Well, hello there, and child, this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of Love After Lockup. Season 5, I think it's episode 34 or 35. Child, I don't know. I can't keep up. Why it's not season 6 or 7 by now, I don't know. But anyway, child, that's besides the point. We gonna get into this as we get into this. Are y'all ready? Let's do it, child.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lies, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And to all of my new subscribers, okay, what's wrong with that? Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, y'all, thank y'all so much for your continued support. I know y'all ain't used to seeing me out here this early on a Sunday or any day, but child, I was like, you know what? I need to take a nappy nap. And I don't know what time I'm going to get up from it. So I was like, you know what? Let me get into it, honey, as we get into it. Y'all, was this episode a hot mess or no? If I had to rate this episode of Love After Lockup, child, I'm going to rate this episode a B minus. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what you all will rate this episode of Love Child After Lockup. Bitch, let's get into it as we get into it. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Child, the first couple that I want to talk about, child, is Kim and Joey. Now, Kim is the ultimate dummy. My mom and them used to tell me, my mama, my auntie, and them, and all the old head women that I used to sit under, honey, they used to always say, don't you ever buy no man no shoes, because, honey, he gonna walk away in it. This woman sits up there, child, and buys this. It's Christmas. It's Christmas Eve down in Kim's house. Kim, got these two little rambunctious little boys, right, that she been taking care of by herself. This woman works a job, honey, and I believe the bitch says she make $15 an hour. Okay, let's just start right there. We're going to start with the basics, okay, so we can build upon it precept by precept. So girlfriend sits up there making $15 an hour. Went out and got all these Christmas gifts, matching pajamas and all of that, honey, because Joey is home. So she gets up in the morning, that good getting up morning, it's Christmas Day, and, the kids is going on. And Joey is like, wait a minute, what the hell happened? Joey said, look, we was laying in the bed last night. The kids got up in the middle of the night and was doing a whole bunch of, stuff. We had to go and put the baby to bed. The next thing I know, we get a couple of hours of sleep, bitch, and the kids is right back up again. Okay, Joey, that's what happened when you got somebody like him that ain't, trained her babies enough. And more than likely, okay, let's just go ahead on and keep it 100 and we gonna keep it a buck, because that's what we do over here at Auntie's Advice. More than likely, them little babies have been sleeping with her. Okay, so now that you home, now she got the babies up out of the bed, right? And the babies, they trying to make a goddamn adjustment. Okay, the first night you got out, She had you all locked up in the cabinet. Now here she got you at the house, and the kids just used to sleeping with her. You know what I'm saying? She got to break them out of it. But Joey said, I ain't got this to do, bitch. I'm tired. And these little kids is getting on my damn. Now, he ain't say it quite like that. Y'all know I paraphrase like a mother over here, okay? So, y'all, that was bothering me. So, Joey was like, I got to go head on and do what I do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop. And it's just time for, me to, get a little break. So they up, they, doing what they do and stuff like that. It's Christmas morning. They got toys and gifts all over the place, which is rightfully so, right? But then here we sit up there. She said, Joey, I need you to close your eyes. I need blindfolds. I'm going to take you outside. So she takes Joey outside, and this bitch, okay, who indicated that she make $15 an hour, buys Joey a truck. Now, like I said, they tell you, honey, don't buy a man no shoes because he gonna walk out your life with them on. Now, she is gonna buy this man a truck, and she don't think he's gonna drive out of her life. Honey, not only is she done went and brought him a truck, but she brought him one similar to hers, and she got them daggone Apple trackers in that month. Do you know how much money this chick has spent? Where did this money come from? And when is he going to give the daddy back the daggone motorcycle or the moped or the mobike or whatever the hell it was? When he going to give that back to her father? She could have brought that and gave that back to her father years ago. If this bitch got enough credit, money, or whatever it is, that she got food stamps, child, whatever she got, she could have gave that back. She could have gave that back to her daddy to right the wrongs that Joey did in her daddy life. But instead, she goes and buys him a truck. Now, this was sitting in there trying to do good, right? He was trying to be on the do good list. And this, okay, is sitting up there now. He done found out he got a way of escape, bitch. He is texting like I don't know what. Now, we know that she got a tracker on his phone. I don't know if she got access to look at his phone. She got ear tags in his truck. He done went basically from one jail to another jail. That is a problem with what I'm finding with these women, is that they want these men to live on their terms. They have sat there and talked books with them on the phone. They've already figured out how to manipulate, maneuver around the, okay? And then they get them home. Now, let me tell you something, honey. Next thing you know, he was texting somebody. She was like, who you texting? He was like, nobody. Honey, he ready to get the fuck up out of there, okay? Honey, next thing you know, he is riding down the street, child, in that daggone truck that she done gave him. And she told him he don't go to work. She gave him the truck to go to work. Bitch, he ain't got no buses around there. Ain't no Ubers. Ain't no lifts around there. I know it is. I know you telling a whole lie, Kim. He could have, first of all, he don't even have a job. So why in the world would you put the cart before the horse, bitch? It's going to just sit there and the horse is going to run away. Why in the world, what did he ever do to earn him a brand new truck? I'll wait. I just ain't going to wait long, but I'll wait on it. But if you got to put a tracker and all of that, you know what I'm saying, on the man, what in the hell are you with him, Kim? She told me something, if I find out that he did something else, he ain't gonna be able to drive the truck anymore. Bitch, you gave it to him. Is it in his name? Joey, make sure that truck in your name if you ain't already done so. You don't do nothing dumb like that. And here you all got two little boys that's in your life, and you got to take care of them to support them off of $15 damn an hour. Bitch, you must be working 24 hours a day. Like, Kim is stupid. I don't understand this relationship at all. I don't understand what her whole thing is about it. But I just like, you know what? I'm just tired and I'm just done and I'm just through. Christine, if you don't go somewhere and sit your ass all the way down, her and Julian, the fact that I be trying to be calm on these things and I don't be trying to talk all fast and stuff like that. But honey, I'm telling you, when I be looking at these people, I be like, these people are food. So Julian is about to leave, right? They about to go, where they want. Christine gets up in the morning and talks about, they done had all of this sex and stuff like that. His freak number is a 10, whatever. We don't give up. We really don't care nothing about that, okay? And so, she's, at this point wanting to see her sons. You lost custody of your sons. You fucked up. You took drugs. And as a matter of fact, even after you've been out of jail, you and Julian, okay, and I don't know if y'all seen that video. I need to log it, tag it onto this one. Y'all downtown at the Walmart shoplifting. He wants to know why in the hell her friends ain't celebrating her, because she probably messed up everybody, every tie that she had to any and everybody by the stuff that she was doing, her ass committing bank robbery. So she was stealing out her grandma and her nana in them house. Daggone well, every time uncle left his daggone pipe or cigar down, bitch, she was smoking it. Nobody could leave nothing in their house, bitch, when she was around, unless it was probably nailed down. That's my opinion about Christine's ass. Anytime you gonna go in a bank and in a Walmart and steal, you're not reformed. You are a scatterwag, and you probably have burnt every fucking bridge and stabbed everybody in the back that's ever done anything for you. And you gonna sit up there when you was drug addicted and going through and call your mother and ask your mother for some help about your kids, and you don't think that your mother got tired of your ass and was like, you know what, the next time she do this, I'm gonna go ahead on and get custody of her kids. No parent just takes a kid from somebody, right, because they messed up one time. Bitch, daggone well you an unfit mother. And now she gonna sit up there and blame her mother for not seeing the son, and she's sitting in there crying and going through all of them changes. When was the last time you even wrote him a daggone note on a post-it note, bitch? And he's sitting up there talking about, I don't know why they didn't give her a party. Because she don't deserve a party. She probably steal everything about that month. And you too. You too. She gonna sit in there and talk about her mother when all the whole time she been in prison, her mother been the one keeping the kids. Because your trifling ass couldn't stay off of drugs. I was done, tied, and through with her dumb ass. I am so daggone sick of her. Thank you so much, Tahara. Did I say your name right? Tahara Bleacher for the 1999 Super Chat. Hey, Auntie, you looking gorgeous as always. Love you, boo thang. You're my boo thang. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. You didn't have to do that, but you did. I am so sick of people like Christine that blames other people for the effects, the cause and effects, and the results and the consequences of you living a fucked up life. It's mighty funny that the little boy ain't even tried to reach out. So they drive down to the mother house to leave a gift, and she's such a coward and such a victim that she's going to sit up there and not even put the gift out there herself. She has him do it. And he wonder why she didn't get a damn gift. That's why she didn't get a gift in the party. Who gonna roll out a red carpet for Christine's whiny ass? Nobody is. I know I wouldn't. I wish I would give her any daggone thing. No, boo, ain't got it to do. Sorry, nada, zilch. You ain't getting shit. Okay. This relationship right here, I know this his mother, but I'm telling you right now, the mother is starting to creep me out. First of all, I got an issue with her hairline starting all the way back, 3/4 length of her damn. What? I mean, at this point, if the mother take the wig off, bitch, she got a comb over. Because I'm telling you right now, the mama's hairline is starting all the way back, bitch, by the cerebral brain part of a bitch. It's going, her hairline is starting all the way back to her ears, the framing of her ears. Why is her headline all the way back like this. Sis, stop it. Vonetta, go to Hill home. So Vonetta is sitting up here, honey, with her head back like this, thinking that her son is taking her serious. Now, they had a very lovely conversation, but bitch, you know daggone well his eyes kept going in on his mama's hairline. I know he probably told her when they got off camera, Mom, you need to do better than that. Do better, be better, God damn it. Do better, be better. Thank you so much, Valerie. Valerie said there was so much for you. Now let me tell you, these people, they just volunteer to get read. So Arthur and his mother is having a conversation and they're talking about, the things that went on in his life. The mother is convinced that it will be better, far better for him to live with her than it would be for him to live with Hope. She said that, she went back and she gave us some history and indicated that she wasn't always there. She was, a nurse and trying to get her nursing degree and all of that kind of stuff. And she really, latchkeyed her kids, which a lot of parents, okay, especially single parents, have, that story. That's their story. That was my story for a while, right? And so I ain't going to beat her across her brow for doing that. I am going to beat her across her brow for her forehead sticking the fuck out like that. But anyway, I digress. So the mother is, talking about that, and Arthur is saying, she basically was blaming herself, right? Or trying to take accountability for the stuff that she had did in his life that may have contributed to his delinquency. And he wanted to make sure that his mother knew that whatever had happened to him, right, happened to him as a result of the decisions that he made. So the mother is trying to convince him not to be with Hope and to move back with her. And Arthur is like, no, I really want to stay here and be with her. You know what I'm saying? Knick knack, paddywhack, give a damn dog a bone. And so, as they begin to talk, Arthur went into a discussion about, the day that he had gotten locked up. He, was out there trying to help somebody else who had done a transaction. And the boys was like, okay, the jump out boys was like, bitch, we serious about our money, right? You're going to give us our money, right? And so he was trying to help him out. But he said in between there, his mama had called him and was like, look, call him, text him, beep him, bitch. I don't know which one she did, but she told him, you need to go home and do your laundry. And he said that was the night that he got locked up. He said he was rebelling against his mother. He decided not to go back and get the laundry, right, and do the laundry. And his ass got hung up. And he said every day that he was incarcerated, bitch, he thought about the relationship between, him doing and not doing what his mother had told him to do. He thought about the repercussions, the consequences. And I'm sure regret is sitting on his shoulder because he, began to cry and everything. He showed those man tears and basically was like, if I had just did my laundry, if I had just did what you asked me to do, I probably would not have been in jail. I don't know, whether or not, there's a time clock, bitch, where you could go back. I don't think there is. So he gonna have to live with that. But it was very, I thought that it was very I thought it was touching. I thought that to see the remorse and the regret on him and on his mother, but I don't know whether or not the mother is the best for him because the mother wants him to go back, watch TV with her, lay on the bed and make that connection. And one of the things that I have learned as being a parent, right, and I'm being straight up and being transparent, you can't go back and fix. You can't. You don't have the opportunity to go back and fix it. The only thing that you have the opportunity to do is have a real dialogue about it, right? And talk about, the future and how you're going to handle things in the future. But at the end of the day, we got one chance. Okay, we got one chance for our kids to be 5. We got one chance for them to be 15. We got one chance, like that. That's it. After that, it's blown. And I don't think that Arthur. I think that Arthur loves his mom. Okay, let's just go ahead on and keep it a buck. I think he loves his mom, but I don't think he respects his mom. And there's just it's just it to me. You could look at it the way the mother talks to him and everything like that. He almost instantly rejects what the mother says to him, and he's ready to defend, right? He's just standing on defense with his mother, which is why he's not going back. And he thinks that being with Hope is the thing to do. Now, kid, you got this man out here, right, in the street with a fucking triangle on his head and don't think that, he can be tracked. So he goes back to the apartment and Hope is mad, right? Hope came out there busted like a monk, okay? Hope is mad because she was like, I don't want you coming in my house and knocking on my door this late at night. My whole thing is I would not want that either, but at the same time, if he a grown-ass man, right, you communicate to me, you let me know what you're gonna do, okay, woo. But maybe he don't have no key. He shouldn't have no fucking key. But maybe he don't have no key and he can't, use the key to come in, right? But the thing about it is that Hope is in competition with his mother, and it's never going to work out. Like, look, if I'm dating a guy and I got to be in competition with his mother, fuck him. It's one thing to love your mother. It's one thing to respect your mother. It's one thing to have a good relationship. But if I'm competing with your mother and I feel like I'm competing, fuck this relationship with him. I ain't got it to do, boo. For what? What reason would I have to stay in a relationship with somebody and their mother always up in their face, with the yah-yah-ee and the yah-yah-yay? Bitch, I ain't got nobody got enough. You ain't got that to do. It's like whatever. Child, LaTisha is looking tore up from the floor up. Y'all know when we have seen LaTisha on a child, this bitch is going to hell in a handbasket. And I'm talking about going there real quick because LaTisha is busted and disgusted, can't be trusted, losing all her money. But she got a $15,000 ring on her fucking finger. She done went, child, and went to this daggone paralegal. Because this paralegal been going down there illegally filing, because I'm going to tell you right now, honey, an attorney is supposed to be filing. But anyway, I digress. We ain't going to get in that. But she gave a damn $1,000 to a bitch that looked like this. His daggone teeth is looking like white picket fences, bitch. Why in the whole hell would she be giving money to this guy and coming off on a brickety break and now talking about I did research on you after I done gave you my money? The court done hung a pink slip on my damn door outside. The court done hung a pink slip on my door. They done told me that somebody been coming down here filing these bogus motions that we need you to stop. The lady is sitting on the phone saying, do you got a lawyer? You have an attorney? Because this mother that's down here filing this stuff is filing this stuff. Hey, let me tell you something, boo. Keith ain't getting out. I don't know if you got the memo or what else we need to send over there, honey. Maybe a banner in a plane, on the end of a plane. But Keith ain't getting out until whoever coming down here filing this book that we need an attorney on file. You need to go back, check with your attorney. Now come to find out, she been dealing with this month. Okay, and pay him $1,000, and now she walk up. Look at this. Why in the whole hell would I be giving him? Bitch, I know you lying every day, all day long. So she goes up in there, right? She got an attitude now. LaTisha's hair is looking a hot mess. Look at this. Y'all know season after season, LaTisha cared about how she looked. Honey, this daggone weave is not weaving, it's sticking up, honey. Looking like she got antennas. The baby here, bitch, done turned into a whole damn adult with Alzheimer's disease, bitch. Let me tell you, this daggone weave done forgot, bitch, that it's supposed to be laying down. It's supposed to be fried out and laid to the side. This damn weave, bitch, is on this last leg. It needs some medication or a patch. That daggone LaTisha, and y'all know this girl has always had herself together, honey. She is looking a hot ass mess out here on these streets. And I was like, you could see that she was beat down. The last time when the girl came over there to pick the kids up, LaTisha was looking real bad, honey. Let me tell you, this girl is going through some things, honey. This is probably when she was dealing with one of her bankruptcies or something like that. I'm going to come out and talk about the tea on this bitch because she stayed in sarcasm.com, honey. They stayed riding her ass, but she stayed doing stuff. So, girl, she goes down there to this paralegal, and this paralegal is telling her, basically, I know what the fuck I'm doing. You got a public pretender. I said, honey, let me tell you something. Anytime you sit up there and you disrespect the work of the people who work for the state on your behalf, and you call them a public pretender, ain't nobody gonna have no respect for your fake ass lawyer wannabe ass. Now, she said, we looked up the information on you and come to find out you was a convict yourself. He said, yeah, that's why I'm true to this. He said, bitch, I don't do this. I'm true to this. He said, I was a convict myself. I got my own self out. Bitch, he probably got himself out on a damn jaywalking ticket. Show me the damn case. He told me some key to help 40 to 50 people get up out of jail. Bitch, which one is it? Is it 45, 47, 43? And let me see the cases. But LaTisha's the one that's dumb because you're trying to save a coin and you can't save your man. You got this daggone guy down there talk about he be studying night and day and he studies it with a long tooth. What did he say? A fine tooth? No, bitch, he didn't even say a fine tooth comb. What kind of comb did he say it was, child? A thin blade comb. I said, is he talking about a rat tail, bitch? What is he talking about? Is he talking about a daggone rat tail? Is that what he using, honey, to divide part of it down the middle and slide it to the side? Is he using the right tail to put the baby in? All on the teacher. I just was like, bitch, what are you talking about? You trying to use these isms and schisms and everything. Your dumb ass don't even know it's a fine tooth comb. I said, what in the hell is he talking about, honey? She trusted this slick, non-talking mother. And let me tell you something. He talking about some, the public defenders, they inundated with cases. They just look at it, and if it don't jump out at them, they don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. He's a whole damn lie about that because I'm going to tell you right now, I know some, no. It's nothing there, no. Sit. Hold on, y'all. Sit. Your girls. That's why I don't like doing up and doing the day when my daughter be at work, child, because I swear to God. But anyway, so she's sitting up there with this mofo, right? He's sitting up there talking about, he goes through it with a fine tooth comb. The public defender ain't got nothing to do. They don't look at it. If it don't jump out at them, then they don't know what the fuck they doing and, whatever thing. But whatever. Well, what happened was, probably in my opinion, is the public defender probably saw him filing all of this bullshit and was like, what the hell is going on? If you already got somebody that you messing with and you fucking around and got a paralegal filing your stuff instead of a signature of an attorney and you got pink slips on your door, I would drop that case too. The public defender said, you know what, LaTisha, you doing too much. You doing too much and I ain't got it to do. And I know, like I said, some public defenders that have gotten a whole lot of people out of cases and was damn good. So don't look down on the people who work for the state government or the federal government or whatever they work for. Don't look down at them because I'm going to tell you something, honey. They get good education and on-hand experience, and your ass ain't did nothing but got yourself out. You said you done got 40 to 50 people. Let me tell you, use a whole lot because you would know every case that you won and every case that you didn't. Because one thing about a motherfucking lawyer is they gonna sit there and they gonna count their record, honey. They'll be able to tell you how many cases they won and how many they lost. So you a whole fucking lie. And why didn't LaTisha sit up there and do the research on him before? This is somebody that got passed around on the goddamn jailhouse bathroom wall. Why is she depending on that? You know why? Because LaTisha is out there getting evicted out of places, running a business, and she talking about she running this. LaTisha, it's so much stuff out there on your ass that says that you are a fraud, you a whole damn fraud. So now you're gonna connect to a fraud for something that's this fucking serious. That is so stupid to me. But guess what? Her little funds is running out. They said that she done got evicted and the whole lot. God, I got a whole damn library on the stuff that sarcasm have alleged, allegedly found on her dumb ass. And she's sitting out there looking stupid. And now she told me some, keep blowing smoke up her butt. Yeah, you blowing smoke up her butt, child. But let me tell you something. You want to be a dummy and you want to keep going with him, you go with him. I'm just tired of this girl. But anyway, I'm going to come out and we're going to talk about her later on. Who else I got on this list? Zeruiah. You and your whole family appear to be a fraud. Girl, where in the fuck are the congregants? Your father is... Child, I don't know who he pastoring. I don't know if he pastoring seats, bitch, walls, or flowers. But I tell you what, honey, it ain't when a month they tried to get everybody sit on the center and just having people sitting on the center aisle, child. They just could not even fill up a row, bitch. Zeruiah and her ponytail decides that it is good for her husband to go and pick up his mother who never raised him. Didn't fuck with him, left him when he was a little boy. Troy goes and gets his mother and she off the chain got out. I mean, this mother is so daggone ghetto that it is embarrassing. She ain't got no coof, no common sense. She disrespectful as fuck and don't see herself. Let me tell y'all. So the mother, he picks the mother up and everything. He had asked the mother why the mother, wasn't there for him and everything. And the mother said, the alcohol got to her. Took no responsibility, no accountability for the bullshit that she did, right? So now they get her in the house and everything. She walks up in the house and she's talking about the Airbnb. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I meant to take a picture of it, but I'm going to tell you right now, according to that little boy, the little fat little boy that jumped up on Troy inappropriately, in my opinion, because this is a whole man that he don't know. This is some bitch who your mother decided that okay, let me not call Troy a bitch. Your bitch ass mother decided that because the baby daddy did not sign the birth certificate that she would let Troy, okay, somebody she married 3 years ago, sign the birth certificate and take responsibility for her son when this ain't child. Auntie, calm down so you can make sense. She decides that she is going to let this man sign it. When he walked up in that door and that boy did a straddle up on him and jumped up on him like that, let me tell you something. I ain't say nothing last week, but bitch, I was rather uncomfortable about the daggone son running up on this man that he don't know, talking about daddy and wrapping his legs around him. She never told him that is inappropriate. He wasn't raised with him. He don't know him. This is the first time. This bitch don't even have money enough to go and buy you a daggone toy. She got to buy a toy for him and then hide it behind the thing, right? So anyway, and give it to him. Like he brought it. See, the little boy seemed like he real innocent and stuff like that, but she better school his little fat ass, right? And I don't mean fat ass in a bad way. I'm just saying she better school him. She better wake him up. She better knock some sense into him, and she better tell him about the streets, okay? Because Troy is from the streets. And you don't be walking up on nobody and wrapping your legs around them. Now I said I wasn't gonna say nothing about it, but damn it, I couldn't hold it no more. I couldn't hold my mule no more about that. That was so inappropriate to me when the little boy did that. But anyway, bitch, I digress. So anyway, we're gonna go to, what happened downtown at the house. So the mother come in, she talking about the Airbnb is nice. Now, what I was gonna say was, I know daggone well she don't have that little boy sleeping up in that little twin kitty bed. The bitch, the chair, the bed was so small, and you got this big old boy. The bed looked like one of them cars with the, one of them beds that got a car at the end, got the car headboard and the footboard. It was small like that. You mean to tell me that she walking around here giving him money trees and all kinds of, and she can to bump her son up to a double or queen bed with his big ass? You mean to tell me she still got him sleeping on a twin? And then last week, the sister who needs to move the fuck out, the sister came out there last week and put makeup all up on Troy's clothes. See, I love the stuff I ain't say nothing about, right? Because I was trying to give him life, liberty, and the pursuit of justice, and all of that kind of stuff, right? But this week, Zeruiah made me, Zeruiah, or whatever the her name is, then piss me off. Because you gonna sit up there and let your man sleep on the daggone sofa because his mother brought up the baby mother and brought her up in a positive, okay, Auntie, calm down. All right. So the mother coming in, the mother off the coof, right? She ghetto as fuck. She don't know, what's right to say, what ain't right to say, nothing like that. The mother, she just ain't got no cards, right? She don't have no, just nothing. So the mother come up and then, she ghetto and everything, and they sit down and they chilling, and she meets the sister and all of that kind of stuff, right? And so the sister, she asked her sister, she ordered some food out, right? Why wouldn't you cook when somebody's mother coming over? But anyway, probably because she don't know, the gadgets and the gizmos up in that daggone Airbnb. So the mother was like, this is nice, but you could look at it and tell it had no appliances. It just didn't have any life, right? I like a clean counter. Right, I got the L shape. No, I got the U shape counter. Right, and I love my U shape counter, but I do have some things on some parts of it. Now I like a clean counter. I don't like my counter cluttered and a whole bunch of appliances. Most of my appliances are down in my cabinet and everything. But I at least got a couple of my appliances up on my counter, right? But bitch, when you looked at her house, it wasn't nothing personal, nothing. You in the Airbnb, bitch, okay? So anyway, she's sitting up there. The mother was like, it smell good, and kids smell all baby powder and everything. Y'all know I like me a good baby powder. So the mother is, running her mouth and all of that kind of, they sit down. So she comes in there and she strikes up a conversation and was like, how's it in Buffalo? And the mother was like, well, if you saying that he need to live there and he need to move there, no, he don't need to move there. Then she started talking about the baby mother and said that the baby mother is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But she a good mother for the child. Well, bitch, she doing better than you. She doing better than you, sticky coochie. She doing better than you now. You a grown ass woman and would not run past the dollar store, Walmart to Target. You mean to tell me you can't go to Ross? You can't. I mean, bitch. At this point, you need to be still in a pair of drawers. Here you are, a grown, rusty tail woman. You ain't take care of your son since he was 3 years old, and you gonna sit up there and call another woman a bitch that been taking care of the son and taking care of Troy's kid, and then you gonna tell me she a good mother, but I don't like her ass. Fuck you. The audacity of this woman to not be herself. And you a grown woman. You pack everything, including your gummies, and couldn't even pack a pair of drawers. So even at your old age, you still ain't a good mother because you can't even mother yourself and take care of your own stink coochie. You in there spraying spray. Anyway, so she decides that she's going to talk about it, right? And Troy was like, wait a minute, let me tell you something. I got a child in Buffalo. And she took care of my child all these years I've been in jail. And then Zeruiah gets an attitude because she says that she didn't feel like he was blowing enough smoke up her butt. She didn't feel like he needed to give that mother credit. Then the mother gonna sit there and say, how in the hell is she gonna be not let you see your, not let Zeruiah, because she married to him. Matter of fact, she married to him and ain't consummated the marriage. So that could have been annulled at any time. The mother is mad, and Zeruiah is mad that Troy's baby mother did not allow her to keep the baby. I don't know you. You're his wife. You already making wrong decisions because you would bring Troy's mother around this baby when she didn't even have the responsibility to take care of her own son. And so what do you think? I believe whoever this woman is, she talking about something. I think the woman still want him. Don't nobody want Troy's big swollen Botoxy looking lips, ass out. Who wants Troy? Troy is a dependent all day long. He may be nice and coming off gentlemanly and all of that kind of, but at the end of the day, he's a dependent bitch and you can't put him on your taxes. If I was that mother, you wouldn't see my baby either. Because first of all, that's been 7 years. He's got to reestablish a relationship with his daughter before you come in the picture looking like Pebbles. Where's Bam Bam, bitch? I said the audacity of her. And then she gets mad, can't control herself because the mother is sitting out there talking about the girl. The mother's not giving her any credit, but Troy is. Why would Troy badmouth his mother when he's been an absent father? Troy, why would Troy badmouth his daughter's mother, and he's been an absent father for 7 years? And kid is, you got a son that you can't even teach, that it's inappropriate. It just don't look right for him to take and jump up on somebody with his legs wrapped and locked around him like a pretzel, bitch. Why would she have you around? She gets so mad that she makes Troy and his mother sleep on the bed. Let me tell you something. You and your sister could have spent the night on the sofa. You don't have guests in your house and have them sleeping on the sofa with your trifling self. You's a self-centered. Let me tell you, Zeruiah ain't. And then she riding down to they get up in the morning to go to church. Now Troy got to come in there and talk her off the wall because she felt like the girl baby mother was getting too many compliments for raising her baby and doing what she's supposed to do as a single mother. And she felt like by giving her credit, it took credit from her. How simple and ignorant is that? And then this girl got the audacity to believe in psychics, and she got the audacity to say that she's a Christian. Girl, you are confused. You're a jealous-hearted ass woman who has got low self-esteem. Stupid. And then his mother gets up in the morning on that good getting up morning. I didn't even see this around. You know what? This girl trifling. They up in the morning, the mother walking around talking about she ain't got no drawers on. How inappropriate of a conversation it is to have with your son Troy. You can tell you ain't never raised a son because that's just stuff that we don't share. And then you talking about you gonna spray your coochie crack, and we hear spray going off, and you're nasty, and your dress is. I said, what in the hell? What's going on? You go to church and you act stupid because you took 2 gummies before you got there. And then there's a ride sitting up there talking about her father was an opera singer and all of this so kind of stuff. And honey, you know, he's a pastor and been a pastor. And he the kind of pastor that, and the church look like this. Who's the white guy that they paid to come in here? Is he on a camera crew? The son seemed like he's very innocent. He don't know nothing. You better teach him something, honey, because I'm going to tell you right now. You better teach him something. Last but not least, that's right, Maisie. That's right. Shonta, 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 Shante, Shante, Shante. True gets up in the morning and his sister comes to pick him up so he can go to the gym and meet this scatterwag. I don't know what the hell the problem is between True's sister and Shantae, but it's a little sickening. I'm saying, what the hell? Why is the sister being his wing woman? The sister brings her girlfriend down here to the gym. The girlfriend says her name is Trisha or Tracy, but she goes by Shantae. If that ain't obsessive, I don't know what that is. They are obsessed with Shantae. Jealous and some more stuff, but why your sister? What sister is going to be a wingman for her brother to cheat? What the fuck did Shantae ever do? Bitch, is it another part of this story, excuse me, y'all, that we don't know nothing about? Because if y'all ain't confused, this girl walks up on True. She is so aggressive with True. He being a hoe and wanting to be a hoe, imagining being a hoe, and he can't even deal with her. He rejects her dumb, trifling, stank, nasty ass in her face. She gonna talk about some, I am so sorry that I wasn't with you, and I'm so sorry that I let it rain on you. You know, you need to walk into me and not from me, and you need to come and get this PUS. Like, I'm talking about the kind of raunchy hoe that, honey, leaving traces behind. This girl gonna sit up there and tell Kim that he can call her any time of the night, 2 o'clock in the 1 o'clock in the morning, and she will hang an umbrella over his head. And basically what she was saying to me is, I'm a hoe under a umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, 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 eh. A hoe under a umbrella. Ella, Ella, eh, eh. A hoe under umbrellas. Eh, 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 eh. A hoe carrying umbrellas. Eh, eh, eh. That's what she is. She a ho. She talked to this man while he was in prison. She said she had a boyfriend. He respected that she had a boyfriend. Now he got a girlfriend and she don't want to respect it, but she want to be called Chantel. That's some obsessive coming from her. Okay, let me take this bracelet off. Her and his sister. What's the investment of this for the sister? Then she says that she met the sister while they was cleaning up hotels. Now, I know everybody got to have an honest living, but that's all the sister do for a living is clean hotels. And then she a single mother her damn self. Where the fuck is her man? What did Shantae, what kind of confrontation? So she want him to be what, with a white woman? because that's all he's ever dated. So now he's dating this black woman, right? What the hell's going on? The girl walks up on him and said he smells and looks fuckable. When he got a do-rag on his head, he ain't looking like he pressing with those barbells 25 pounds. What the? He told me, yeah, I got to get it together. Yeah, because you got a couple of tubes around. You got a couple of inner tubes around that belly, just like I do. There is nothing attractive about him. Nothing, in my opinion. But you just want to gag, you want to hurt Shonta. Meantime, and in between time, Shonta standing downtown at the daggone Airbnb, ain't been out that bitch, ain't went out of there by herself and sitting up there talking about, let me be your fantasy. Let me tell you, when she found out that he was coming out of there, girl, she went to the nearest Walmart and got her all kinds of little PJs and sexy PJs and all of that kind of stuff. This probably was the best she could do. She's standing her dumb ass up here looking like this, talking, let me be your fantasy. And she ain't been nothing but this man's goddamn nightmare the whole time she been there. They've been arguing back and forth. She got to keep asking him to validate what the relationship and what the relationship ain't. And you the one with the daggone money been sitting up there taking care of this. You done lost your daggone job, your benefits, your 401k, and some mulch. Okay, you're broke, getting evicted out of apartments and all kinds of. And you gonna sit up there talking, let me be your fantasy? The fantasy was that you would take care of this mother all these years and spend all of this money in his butt and think that he was gonna come on and be faithful to you. You didn't go and see the jail, and now he gonna sit up there and talk about some ladies. If you messing with a man in jail, you gotta go and see him. Boy, if you don't see, it's true, guys. Because somebody asked me, and I've been wondering too. I'm sure looking with the side eye. And she's sitting up there in an Airbnb, letting this man punk her, talk about some, she thinking that she gonna go home. Her milly-mouthed, cotton-mouth talking ass self can't even articulate what it is that she got to say. As soon as he try to have a conversation with her with his ignorant ass, she running in the bathroom and crying. He comes back to the damn house and everything after he done been with the fake-ass Rihanna talking about a damn umbrella. And he comes back up in there and she talking about, where you been, True? True, the door no longer swings out for you to bring your big. You go back down there with your sister and you do whatever you want to do with your sister. You're no longer welcome in this Airbnb. And bitch, if I find out that you've been in this mother, okay, while I'm gone about it here, I'm gonna call a popo on your ass. We are no longer a couple anymore. He gonna come up in there. She is so stupid and does the dumbest stuff that she gonna let him have the upper hand and let him sit there in her face and tell her, since I've been with your dry, boring ass, I ain't got it to do. How in the world you gonna let somebody get the upper hand on you and they've been locked up since they was 17 years old and they coming out with a do-rag and slinging that bitch around on their head like some. And the daggone hoe that was down there, okay, with the umbrella, hoe under an umbrella. She's a hoe under an umbrella. Ella, hoe under umbrellas. Hey, he rejected her. But you ain't gonna tell me that this is the last that we have seen of her. I guarantee you we probably gonna see her again. And guess what? Shonta got the nerve to still be with this mother. She's standing up there with her milly-mouthed, ignorant, dumb, stupid-looking, stupid acting ass. And says, True. So what about the relationship? Didn't you ask him the other night and he said y'all still together? I thought we was going to do something today. No, the fuck you didn't. Because he been with his sister because his sister been letting him run free. Let him go home. Thank you so much, Sherry, for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you, boo. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this one. Hold on. Thank you, Sherry. I didn't even see this one. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much, Dot, for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much, Sherry, for the $9.99 super chat. And thank you, D. Jones. Y'all ain't even see them. I'm over here running my mouth and switching screens and all kinds of stuff. Like, y'all know I don't be trying to be disrespectful to nobody. Let them sit out here. She sits up there and say, well, can you tell me whether or not, what the relationship still is? Like, we still go together. I gotta go home tomorrow. He was like, oh, you gotta go home tomorrow? She was like, yeah, because I ain't seen my kids and my grandkids. He like, well, I've been with your ass and you just boring as fuck. So I don't want to be with you no more. So yeah, do what you gotta do. But I just want to make sure I ain't use you. I don't want you going around or telling nobody that I ain't you, that I just gaslighting it out of them. Because the last time when he said something about gaslighting her, she sat up and there was like, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. What an idiot. What a complete idiot. Do y'all know that it is billions, probably millions and billions of women who dumb like this? Who have no self-value, no self-worth, don't think nothing more about themselves than the value that a man puts or doesn't put on their ass. And they will go to the daggone store, honey, and get a daggone Walmart. Let me be your fantasy. She thought she was going to be banging it out. True been making her sleep by herself. He been making her sleep by herself, eat by herself. The only thing we see her doing is this. That's it. Truth is nothing about this girl. And she's sitting up there crying, talking about I should listen to what everybody said. And because I gave up my whole life. This girl lost her job, 401k. She done lost her she done lost everything. Over a month that's gonna come in there. So he trying to talk to her. She run in the bathroom, she crying. And he accused her of using him. Because he said, bitch, the reason you ain't come to the jail is because you look like this. You talking about hitting somebody up underneath the flap, your stomach like mine, and you got that little flap at the bottom. You got this daggone mofo sitting up in there hitting you at the very flap of the bottom of your stomach. Because he said you look like this and you needed me to build you up, and that's why you ain't come see me at the jail, because you knew I wouldn't have fucked with you. You knew that I thought that you was ugly. Honey, he color purple her. He shook Avery her. He was like, you sure is ugly. He straight up told her, that's why you ain't come down there. You used me for my time. And in a way, he telling the truth. She was sending pictures that was her whole life is that cell phone. He said, even if I had invited you out, Shonta, where I was going, you didn't want to go. No, I ain't want to go with them. So make up stuff. You should have had an itinerary for him to do. But first of all, he won't even sleep with the girl no more. He done slept with Shonta one night, and he down there with the sister already tricking over a girl that rejected him before, and a bitch that's carrying umbrellas and accepting phone calls at 2 o'clock in the morning. She can't even defend herself with the man. She gets up and walks away and runs in the bathroom and runs. He comes in there and says, just to make sure that you don't go around and tell everybody I use you, I'm going to break you off $1,000. He was saving $1,000 for him to get a car. And she probably didn't even know he had it. She probably didn't even know, because she said, True don't know how much this Airbnb. Bitch, go half with me on the Airbnb. Go half with me on everything. If he's sitting up there with $1,000, he gonna try to give it to her, and she gonna have some stuff, just some daggone child. She gonna have the nerve to be mad and say, "Oh, I'm good." He stuffed it down in her bag. I would have took that money, put that money in my bra, and sent that bitch a invoice for the rest of the money that I ever spent on his sorry ass. And she goes outside, and that's when he tells her that she'd have used him and abused her with her ugly, boring self. Bitch, he didn't say it like that. I did, because basically what he was saying, that she was ugly and she was broke. And she used him for his time to build her up and make her think somebody. And then she gonna drive. He gonna sit up there and hold her door open, talking all of that book about being used. I would have snapped his arm off, backing up on his ass. You gonna open up my door, sling my door open? How about I'm about to hit reverse on you? Let's see how long you can keep your arm attached to this car door. I want to entertain nothing that he had to say. I'd have took that $1,000 though. I'd have stuffed it down in Victoria's Secrets. I sure would have. And I'd have drove off on him, and I'd have made sure I called the people and told them I'm out the Airbnb. But watch she go back to the Airbnb. She went down the corner, and she's sitting up there talking on that phone that she loved with her boring ass. She is boring. She ain't got nothing going on. And then he gonna sit up there and let her sleep every night with that daggone itchy ass turtleneck on, looking like a piece of girl bye. And then she gonna ride down the street and call her friend. And then she's sitting up there crying and hollering on the phone about he to use her. And she wish she had to listen to everybody. She gave up her whole life for him. She put herself on the back burner. Bitch, when we saw you the first time, we knew that. And I guarantee you, honey, I done found out from the crew that you still with him. You still on the back burner looking stupid and talking about it's okay. You talking about an idiot. You talking about somebody damn near deserve it. Because what you gonna say to her when her whole family sat up there and tried to tell her that this, I was getting ready. It's time to cut off when I feel like I want to go down that road. Because I'm gonna tell you, y'all notice I've been maintaining my energy. Because I'm gonna tell you, I want to read Shonta from the rooter to the tutor, and I probably will come back out here and do another video on her dumb butt, independently of everybody else, and go back over all the stupid stuff. Because child, somebody done told me that that girl is still with this man after he has publicly embarrassed her and basically told her nothing she did for him, including riding it, okay, was satisfactory to him. He let that girl lay up there all them daggone nights and all them days by herself while he ride with his sister. And his sister, in my opinion, ain't shit. She ain't about and what go around, sis, come back around. it come right back around. So we just gonna be sitting and waiting. Oh, dirty stank. I'm like, what do the sister want? Thank you so much, El Miller, for the $10 super chat. Auntie, I think Shonta is a little... Auntie, I think Shonta is a little touched. She can't make eye contact and speaks with her eyes closed. Something is off. And if I'm wrong, God forgive me. Let me tell you something, El Miller. I showed you last week how them eyes be going like... I wonder how many years she been peeping through life instead of looking. I don't know. Something seemed off with her, but something seemed off with all of them. Because how long is True gonna walk around with a do-rag on his head? He talk about y'all mean. Every time, y'all mean. I'm sitting up there thinking, okay, is he talking about yo low man? Like every time he say that, y'all mean, it make me hungry. Make me think that he's talking about some Chinese or some Asian food and it's coming in a red and white box, bitch, in a small, a medium, or a large. And I'm saying hold the eggs, hold the bean sprouts. Because I'm going to tell you that y'all mean that he coming out his mouth with absolutely sounds like a whole meal. Okay, coming in a styrofoam container with some damn chicken wings and some mumbo sauce, bitch, on the side. Y'all mean, I don't do so, y'all mean. I'm just like, okay, so do I need chopsticks to go with that y'all mean? Like, what is he serving? Okay, because he's serving a lot of y'all mean. He irritates the I don't know what out of me. There's no way I can sit and have a 5-minute conversation with that mother right there. Because I'm going to tell you that y'all mean stuff. I be hungry. I have to excuse myself and go to the table and get me something from the restaurant downtown at the corner of Kennedy Street, 5th and Kennedy. Bitch, I ain't going to be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Anyway, y'all, that is the end of my review. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you all so much for being here. And until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in them streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.